to be in jail. If they were kids or not, but I knew that's not happening. Well, here's the thing. They wouldn't fit in our jail because our jail is just 2 hilly cells in the basement of the town hall. And, well, the Hermans aren't allowed in the town hall anymore since Gladys and Dolly put, fries in the drinking fountain there. Okay. Okay, there, let's go. So, well, they were tiny, itty-bitty little frogs, and Miss Farley, the town clerk, drank 2 or 3 of them off of the top of the bubbler by mistake. Evelyn, stop! You're drinking fries! Miss Farley was hysterical. She said she could feel the frogs jerking and jumping all up and down. And she chased Gladys and Dolly down the block. Get back here, you dirty little kids! And she said, if I ever catch any of you Hermans inside my town hall again, I'm gonna put on roller skates and put you out down so fast your heels will smoke. The Hermans. 6 siblings, the terror of Woodrow Wilson Elementary. Banned forever from the city hall, and also the town's brand new laundromat! The Best School Year Ever by Barbara Robinson. Now, the town hall wasn't the only place where the Hermans weren't allowed. They also weren't allowed in the movie theater, or the drugstore, or the A&P, or the tasty lunchtime. Good. They used to be allowed in the post office, but that did not last very long. Somebody got a hold of all their school pictures and put them right up next to the wanted posters. And everyone thought, man, well, that's pretty natural for them to be there, so no one really cared or even noticed. Until Ollie Herman went up and asked the postmaster how much money he could get for his brother Claude. How much can you get for Claude? Claude Herman, your brother? Yep. Son, I'm very sure he's not up there. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Some of those people are worth $500. How much can you get for Claude? So the postmaster went to see what he was talking about, to see if Claude was up there. And, well, what the heck? And, of course, he saw them right up next to the bank robbers and the mad bombers and all. Well, how did these pictures get up here? Did you put these pictures up here? Ollie said, no. Apparently it was a big surprise to him. Well, it's a big surprise to me, too. And I will tell you that the FBI is not going to give you any money. I repeat, not 1 cent for Claude. How did you happen to pick out Claude? Because he's doing a gat. The postmaster said later, man, I did not like the sound of that. I figured he probably had Claude tied to a tree somewhere. So he mentioned it to an officer on the block, and the officer said, no, we're going to check it out. Because with the Hermans, you can never tell. He didn't have to go very far. There was a crowd of people halfway down the block, and sure enough, Ollie had Claude shut up in the men's room of the Sinatra station. Claude was hanging on that door, hollering, I gave my key to one of them Herdman taps, and he just went off with you. I should have my head examined. Claude does not need a key to get out. It is a bathroom. You can just open the door. So later on, Ollie said, I didn't plan to shut up in the men's room, but when the door changed, I went up to get help, and that's when he saw his picture. So I thought, I can get mine. And well, then they just weren't allowed in the post office or the Sunoco station, and they got thrown out of the new laundromat the very first day it opened. They planned to wash their cat in one of the machines, but they had no idea it cost money, so they just dropped him in and went off to find them some money. And, well, of course, the cat really didn't like it in there. And so, well, the manager heard the cat's crazy screaming, and he went to see what was wrong. I thought it was a short circuit or a loose connection. That's the kind of sound it was. People said it looked electrical, right? Because when he opened it up, the cat shadow with its little ears, tail, and every single one of its hairs standing straight up. It clogged everyone's laundry baskets. Oh no, your laundry! That's not your laundry. Oh yeah. and it knocked over boxes of soap and bottles of bleach. And finally, someone opened the door, and the cat tore down the street, all tangled up in tablecloth. Santoro's pizza parlor was across the street, and Mr. Santoro yelled, "What's the matter? Is it a fire?" "No! Cat hair!" Mr. Santoro thought they said, "Bad air! Maybe a gas leak!" And he went to the top of the street, throwing people away. Some of the people who weren't away were Imogene, Ralph, and Ray Herdman. On the way back, we had 50 cents for the washing machine. "You just get away from me! The laundromat may explode!" I guess they were pretty dang surprised. They probably figured, the cat did it! And they just left because they didn't know. I guess they were pretty surprised. They probably figured, the cat did it! But they didn't know how, so they left. The cat, crazier than usual, because it was all tangled up in a tablecloth, ran into the barber shop. All of a sudden, there was a cat, and so I landed the cat by mistake. I missed my customer, and I landed a cat! The only people who were mad about the fiasco were the Herdmans, because when the cat finally came home, it was so clean and fluffy from the shaving leather. And well, that is what they wanted in the first place.